I'm sorry about that. For some reason, my phone just decided to stop recording. But I felt something, and as soon as I opened my eyes, well, not open them, but as soon as I was about to open my eyes to see what was going on, all of a sudden I felt a heavy, heavy, heavy weight on my whole body. And I couldn't open my eyes, but you know how when you squint and your eyes start getting watery, so it's kind of blurry? That's exactly like what happened. And I was panicking because I knew it was something on me, but while I was squinting to see what it wasn't like a human like mass, like it wasn't a human body on me. And that's what made me panic because I was just like, what in the world is going on? And so I was I immediately, when I say immediately, I immediately started praying. I was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I just kept saying it. I kept saying it. I kept saying it. And it felt like all of a sudden, it was like something was trying to pull something out of me. Like I felt some type of, it was something trying to pull, trying to pull, trying to pull, and I was getting scared, and I just kept fighting. I kept praying. I kept fighting. I kept praying, and I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna keep praying. And I'm praying and I'm praying, and I felt, I guess I can feel it. I guess it started getting angry because it kept pulling, kept pulling, kept pulling even harder, and and I'm scared. I'm trying to open my eyes. Like this was the scariest feeling. I didn't know what was going on, and all of a sudden, bam! I'm looking at my body on the couch, and I'm like, what is going on? And so I'm calling my cousin. I'm like, I'm Desiree Quita, somebody, or whatever. So I go to my cousin's room, and the room was cracked. The door was cracked, and I can see her in there. And I seen a dude with her. I'm guessing that was her friend or whatever. And I'm calling her, like I'm literally calling her and calling her and calling her, and I'm not understanding what's going on. And I can't go into the room, but I see the door cracked, but I cannot go into the room at all. So I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying. I don't know what's going on. And I look and I still see my body laying on the couch. And I'm just like, what is going on? What's going on? And I'm just crying. And I finally just snapped to, oh, before that, as I'm looking into the as I'm looking into the crack of the door, I see the guy had on a navy blue and white like polo shirt, like a, it was just navy blue and white stripes, and I that's what I was, I noticed when I had looked in there, and finally I came to, and I was back in my body, and I popped up, and I was just like, what's going on? And I was so frantic. I I did not know what was going on. And I was crying, and I went, and that's when I got up and I ran to my cousin's room, and I seen that she really was there. And I was so frantic, and I was like, that's where you didn't hear me calling you? And she was like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? I said, you didn't hear me calling you? I was screaming your name, da da da. She was like, I heard you whimpering or whatever, but what I didn't know what you. I thought you were just talking in your sleep. And I was like, no, I literally was at your bedroom door, and I looked, guys, listen. I looked at the dude that was next to her. He had on a white and blue striped shirt. When I tell you, was, I did not know what to think or anything like that. That had my mind boggled. Like, I didn't know what, like, I was like, what happened? So that was my first encounter, and there's many to come. So I don't, I'm not trying to get any likes and, anything like that or nothing for these videos. No. My purpose for telling these videos is because I'm out here wondering, am I the only one going through this? Am I the only one experiencing this? Is this something that could be like dreams, but I'm up, or are other people actually encountering these, like having these encounters? Like, I'm going to put my stories out there, and and see if anybody else has been having any situations similar to these. And what's crazy is the one that I just shared with you right now. Oh, it gets worse. The videos that are the encounters that are coming are gonna get worse. No, I don't. No, I'm not like a alcoholic, or no, I don't do drugs or anything like that, or no, I'm not crazy or all these other things. Like, no, I'm these are just crazy encounters that I've had. There's not, I know people are probably like, I wonder, is she doing this or is she doing that? Or she's probably not living right with God or this or that. No, these are just encounters that are happening. Like, I'm putting it out there so I can see if anybody else is going through situations like this. So if you're interested or whatever, I'm gonna have more videos that come up. I'm probably gonna get all the videos out tonight, since I'm in the mood to share everything, and then from that point on, if I have an encounter, because they've actually slowed down after what I did. I did some research, and I'll share that later, but they've actually slowed down, and I only had 1.5 encounters after I did what I did. But anyways, those will come later on in the other videos. So stay tuned. Please comment. Let me know if you've had any encounters. For those who think this is a joke, or for those who think that this is retarded or anything like that. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not out here to judge or anything like that. I just really want to just share my stories. That's it. I'll be recording the next video.